baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 13.
Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitting .437. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Cole has found success in his career at limiting base hits. Usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters. And when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ender Inciarte goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And at first for him following the one-out single. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. Riding in, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 0-1 delivery. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Now this ball's hit deep to left field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with one away. Settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. To third. Bregman has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So striding forward now, Johan Camargo. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman gloves it on to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll step off and try again. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Bregman will put this one away, and the side is into the box now. Josh Reddick. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Inciarte on the run, and that's the first out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson scoops it up on the first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
2 balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And another 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Ripped down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gurriel is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got a 3-for-5 line. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tyler Flowers becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground left side. Gets dirty and gloves it. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. Ready to take his hacks again, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in there for strike number 2. Runner going a second time. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Next would be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So stepping in, Ender Inciarte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. 1 strike now from Cole. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. Into the box, Freddie Freeman 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is there. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Nick Markakis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit back up the middle. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To short. Swanson brings it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Popped him up. And this will land foul. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Riding forward now is the DH, Lucas Duda. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt a breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A wave and a miss. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Flowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Seared down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Around first, digging for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. Missed with a breaking ball. Gurriel is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Inciarte, patrolling center, makes the play, one out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired, two down now. Digging in, Carlos Correa. A hit in two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Sanchez gets his sign. Here's the 1-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's popped out and struck out in his first two plate appearances. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And that misses. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gonzalez is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the end. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Leading off for the Astros.
First delivery to him on the way.
Marwin.
Way in front of that fastball.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready once again, Ryan McCann. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Jose Ramirez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Ramirez, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Way outside. 1-2. Five runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And there's his first base hit in this one. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in, Evan Gattis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. McCann over at second. Reddick on at first with nobody out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He singled his last time up. Daniel Winkler takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Here's George Springer, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And they'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready to take his hacks again, Jose Altuve. As he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Gonzalez has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now batting, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1-2 now. The 1-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So striding in, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the right side. The second for 1. Back to the pitcher, but it's thrown away. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. At the plate, Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 8-0. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. There's a strike. McCann on second. Reddick on at first with 2 down. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Camargo in foul ground, and this will land foul. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Into the box now, Lucas Duda. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Sliced hard on the ground. Bregman fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Darren O'Day enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's on the move again from first. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. He was a ground out victim last time up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. McCann has it. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Albies is on the move. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner breaks for 3rd. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. No balls and a strike to count. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Likely nothing up at 3rd, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Very weakly on the ground. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Braves. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that post-game mental light rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Brown.